Hey, it's Pete here. Now, I'm not sure why I'm talking to this microphone because that's not part of this camera, but I just wanted to show you around. This is one of my home away from homes. I do sports announcing, and what I am is I just need to change this song. What I'm doing here today is I'm doing the announcing for the Adelaide Adrenaline, who are one of the ice hockey teams here in Adelaide, South Australia, in the AIHL, the Australian Ice Hockey League. So more for myself so that I can remember my setup for next season, but also just to show you around. I thought we would have a look at the setup that I use here for my PA announcing, of which this microphone that's not on is actually part of. So let's jump in and take a look. So here is the control center, the nerve system of what we use here. There's an old Yamaha 8-channel mixer there. I bring in my own Tascam US 125M mixer that can mix in my PC audio, my iPad audio, can do a microphone, but I go direct in with the microphone. And this is how I combine everything. And I have a laptop here which has HDMI out there, which is actually going over here to this monitor, which is our preview monitor, and that goes out to the display you can see all the way down there, which is the outdoor monitor for the rink, which is here. This is the Adelaide Ice Arena. There is one stand where fans go over here, which is literally on the small sheet of ice there. And then if we pan around, there is the other stand there. There's a Zamboni out there doing its bit to resurface the ice. And this is my view for all of the hockey games here in Adelaide. And we'll jump in, and for those of you that are interested in the tech side, I'll show you the setup that I use here to do the PA announcing and also run the music. So the mic I use is this one here, which is the AKG D5, just a very nice, decent quality dynamic mic. And as I mentioned, I bring all my own cabling and all my own setup, so that just goes here into channel 3 on the mixer, and when I want to speak, that one is the one that goes up there. Everything else goes through channel 8, I guess it is here, which is directly from this box here. So the Tascam US 125, I use the line output here, which is what the iPad is into here, as well as the computer, which if I want to play back the audio for video, which is running through VLC player, I can dial that up. So basically everything goes through the one channel over here. Now, I won't go into details of what I've got up here, but you'll notice I have a Word document here, which is all of my scripts and reads of what I need to say during the day. And then I have my all-important announcer spreadsheet, which has all of our teams, our names, and then how I announce goals, penalties, and all the rest. So that keeps me from having to ad-lib too much because I have most of it scripted out there for me. And now this is the really selfish bit just for me to remember for next year. So this is our AV switcher. So channel 3 there is the one that the laptop plugs into, which is an HDMI cable that runs down here that I plug in at my laptop to, that connects up to there. Number 2 is the scoreboard, which runs from this laptop, and number 1 is the rink's own AV system, which they use, which I don't need to use much of. Over here on the board, as I mentioned, everything goes through this PC, which is a couple of mono 1/4-inch jacks at the back there. I also have this channel here, channel 7, which I put up almost all the way because it's got a dodgy fader, and that one is running this cable here, which is the audio output from the scoreboard laptop, which runs the siren, which is pretty darn important. Everything from here, the iPad goes out of a 3.5mm jack into an RCA input here, and then the line out goes from there into channel 8 over here. So there you go, a very quick look behind the scenes here as the crowd file in and we get ready for this last game of the season.